Welcome in, Cancer. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend so far. If you haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, a healer, and empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of. Okay, I embody my spirits. They're always with me. They will pick out the first several cards to see where we are at. Okay, subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy. I speak to my spirits through my pendulum here. Okay, let's see what they have to say. Of course, we all live different timelines, so please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. I do private readings. My information is down below. Okay, I'll give you an example of my telekinesis real quick, and then we will start the read. Here we go. I won't move the bell, but I will move the clapper inside, okay? No tricks, guys, you know, just right with my mind, okay? Let's go. Okay, that's with my mind, and I also can move things with my hands as well, okay? The energy from my hands just moves things. As long as I'm touching it, I can move it, all right? Moving it with my hands is a little bit more easier than my mind because I have to really concentrate. And all right, so let's start the reading, my beautiful Cancers. All right, what crowns Cancer right now? What is crowning Cancer? What is crowning Cancer? Today we're doing all the nitty-gritties, okay? We're doing hidden hearts. We're doing what's the tea, what lies beneath, all that stuff, okay? So somebody's moving on, the Chariot. Somebody's moving on with direction, willpower, control, but they're just moving forward, okay? Moving forward, moving on from something. Let's see. Let's see. Cancer. Your intuition right now is Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a financial opportunity coming in, an offer of a financial opportunity. Maybe somebody was manifesting something here, the beginning of a manifestation, or you're going into something that you want to do. You're planning some kind of skill development, or you're going towards. For some of you, you're going back to school for, you know, for something. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, you want me to leave it upside down. So yeah. So somebody in your energy right now is like domineering, controlling, all right? Stubborn, don't care about things, aloof, all right? Yeah. And this is that what you're trying to tell me? Somebody that loves them. And this is somebody who loves you. Okay, this is somebody who loves you. And this is where your communication is. Maybe somebody you're trying to communicate with is trying to control you. Is that what it is? Yeah, they're trying to control you. Somebody who in your energy is trying to control you. All right, dominate you excessively. What's in your heart? What's in the heart chakra for Cancer? What's in the heart chakra for Cancer? I don't know. Yeah. I just, the first is significant. I just heard the first. Okay, the first, whatever that means. It can be July 1st, July 11th. Okay. The High Priestess. You know this though. In your heart, you know something here. You have intuition, sacred knowledge. That's right. Secret wisdom. Your inner voice is telling you something here about this person being domineering, maybe. Maybe you know about this person being like, you know, controlling and everything. Do you want me to leave it like this? Okay, they want me to turn it upside down. Okay, so you're leaving something behind here. You're disappointed. Eight of Cups. You're disappointed about something here. And you're withdrawing. You're abandoning. You're gonna be walking away from something here. All right. Or there's a breakup of some sort because this person is probably domineering or trying to control you. Yeah, this person is trying to control somebody here. And you know that. Yeah, unified love, 2 of Cups. This relationship that you're walking away from, you're abandoning. You're letting go of this. Is that what you're trying to... Yeah, you're letting go of that. Yeah, you're going into calm mode. This is what grounds you. All right? The Star. This is what grounds you. Hope, direction, renewal, rebirth. All right? Positivity. You believe in the stars. You believe in your faith. You're trying to balance stuff out. You know what direction you want to go into. You know, you trust. You have trust. This is what grounds you. But yeah, I feel like somebody's walking away from this union, this connection. This can be a job as well, a partnership. All right? This doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but this can be a job that you know is no good for you. That's you know, you're worth more. You deserve more money. You want more money. All right? You might be moving on from this job or this partnership again. Okay? Because you know what you're worth. What you don't see underneath. Yeah, you're a healer. That's right. What you don't see. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, healer. This is somebody, a homebody, a working parent, a financial provider. Somebody who's financial. There's no gender in tarot, so this can be a woman or a man. But this is you sitting on your throne. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Being a healer and knowing that somebody here can be, you know, also a tarot reader. Okay. I'm hearing a white witch. I heard white witches for some reason. Let's see. We'll get to the nitty gritty of that. Hold on. I'm gonna just pull the tarot on here real quick. Cancer. What else, Cancer? What does Cancer have to... Yeah. What's this Chariot? What are you moving on from? What are you moving to? What are you controlling? What's this Chariot? Direction, what is this? Somebody's focused on something here. Focused on this job or planning for their future. You know, I heard planning for your future. Again, with the unity. Somebody's overwhelmed here with this partnership. Somebody's overwhelmed with this partnership and they want to move on. They're tired, on the edge. Exhausted, actually. Inner resources are telling you something here. You might be bored or, you know, this connection is, you know, you're disconnected from this. You're contemplating about this, I feel like about this job. You're contemplating about this job. You're disconnected. You're really evaluating because you're overwhelmed. Yeah, look, High Priestess came out again, guys. Confirmation to my beautiful High Priestess. Hello. Yeah, High Priestess came out again, guys. That's intuition. That's, yeah, that's, you know what this means, my High Priestess. Yeah, your intuition is telling you you have to move on from this. Ace of Pentacles, get new beginnings. Right in your heart chakra, abundance, manifestations here, new venture, a new financial opportunity is coming through. Yeah, look, if you're bored of whatever, look at the hand coming out, with the hand coming out. There's going to be something that's going to be offered to you, okay? You might be being bored with this job. You're not happy anymore. You want to move on to something new. All right, well, something new is coming. Okay, something new is coming, and you know this. Your intuition is telling you. You know, you're on the edge. You're struggling. For some of you, you're struggling, and you know you have to move on. What's the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Cups? What's the Ace of Cups with the... You look what came out again. You're struggling. Look, you're defending yourself here now. You got Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. You're challenging, you're protecting yourself, you're defending yourself, you're maintaining control. All right, you're maintaining control right now. But for some of you, you moved on and now you're maintaining control. You're maintaining, you know, your money too. Protecting your money. Look at that, 3 of Wands. Looking forward. That's right, looking forward to progression and preparing. Yeah, because somebody left you out in the cold. Okay, somebody left you out in the cold. And look what came out with that after that, justice. But you're going to be vindicated, okay? You're going to get your justice. There's going to be fairness coming through you. Justice, equality coming. The truth, clarity about this, you know, somebody leaving you out in the cold. Or if you did financial losses and you're looking forward to something, your justice is here. All right, your justice is coming. King of Cups on the bottom. Maybe this boss, maybe you might be getting away with this. You might be trying to get away from this boss. For some of you, yeah, you're trying to get away from this person and start your own thing. You're trying to get out of there because you have, and get more skills. Get more skill development of something. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What's the tea? What's the tea with this? What's the tea with the Chariot for Cancer? What's the tea? What's the Chariot? Yeah, maybe you've been resilient. You're exhausted, you know. You're struggling, overwhelmed with all the shit that's coming at you, maybe. Yeah, look, marrying for money. Somebody here is marrying for money. Maybe somebody's, you know, is leaving this relationship. Maybe they were fake flexing and they hooked you. Or something to do with that. Something to do with being hooked with fake flexing and married for money, but they were fake flexing. There was no money. Something to do with there was no money, okay? They were broke. They were broke, all right? They were fake flexing. And something told you. You knew this. Somebody around you is fake flexing and you know that. Obsessive lover. And you walked away from this the toxic, unhealthy person, and you're defending yourself and you're protecting yourself from them. All right, possessiveness here. They're saying possessiveness. Yeah, you're exhausted here because of it. Contemplating, meditate, you know, like, you know, disconnected because of it. And your High Priestess, you know this. This person's obsessive, and you walked away from them because of it. Their karmic relationship. This is a karmic relationship, and you know it. And now you're protecting yourself from it. You're trying to, you know, you let go of this relationship already, and you're trying to move on. All right? Maybe their ego was hurt. Somebody's ego was hurt here, you know, or their ego is getting in the way of this relationship. But yeah, somebody's ego got hurt because of it. And now they're talking shit, okay? Trying to leave you out in the cold. Now they're talking shit, all right? But you'll get your justice. What lies beneath? What lies beneath, Cancer? Total drama, all right? Total drama. Action. Yeah, that's you moving on. That's you moving on. Because there were total drama. I keep on hearing fake too. All right, trash. This person who was fake flexing, they said get rid of toss out. All right, get rid of, toss out. They trashed, throwing away. This can be, I don't know. This can be things around you too. You might be disconnected because of it. Maybe you can't think because you have a lot of stuff around you. All right. This can also mean too that, again, I feel like somebody's like, you know, trying to move on with their job, or get a better job, or maybe going back to school, or getting something to do with a better job, okay? Moving on to a better, you know, resources. What's this High Priestess with the, yeah, with the, you know, the domineering person here, knowing they fucked up. This is the person, this is this person, this Emperor in reverse. They know that they messed up, all right? They know that they try to get you, you know, they try to hook you, but you knew better than that because you're the High Priestess right above that. Okay, you knew that. You know that this person is domineering, and they hooked you because they were fake flexing, and then now they know that they effed up, okay? What's this? Yeah, they were trying to, you know, show abundance and everything, fake flex. But you knew, you knew that they were broke. Announcement, recording, okay, recording, revealing. Yeah, you revealed this. High Priestess right above that. You revealed this. Either you revealed it to them, okay? Well, this can be also, there's some announcement that's going to be made about this work. About this work. Because you can be, you know, struggling right now. You can be struggling right now with the financial loss. And you might get some kind of news, okay, about this money, about this financial opportunity. What's this Eight of Cups walking away with the Seven of Wands, protecting yourself? Yeah, you're protecting yourself from this person, and that's why you walked away. What else? Yeah, fulfilling a fantasy. Fulfilling a fantasy. Maybe they were just, you know, them fulfilling a fantasy. They're obsessed. And you don't want to hear any of that. So you walked away, defending yourself, maintaining control, outdated. You know, this expired, disused, old news, discarded. This is under, you know, the couple here. This person, this union. Maybe you know, somebody's ego got hurt, but yeah, they were old news. Now you're looking forward. Somebody definitely broke up, and now they're looking forward. Something to do with newspapers. Maybe it's in the paper, or maybe something to do with in the papers. Just heard that something's in the papers. You know, and it says check yourself. This is what grounds you. Talking shit is right above it. So it says ground yourself. You know, check yourself. You might have to check yourself with something here. And then right above that is talking shit. But this is, you know, check yourself with, I want to say with allergies or something health-wise, okay? I'm going to go with the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Let's see what they have. What's the Heart's Hidden Secrets for Cancer? Heart's Hidden Secrets for Cancer. What are you trying to say for them? What else? Heart's Hidden Secrets for Cancer. Divine Masculine. All right? Divine Masculine. It's going to be somebody that you're dealing with right now. A Divine Masculine. Okay? Because you're a High Priestess. So karma, cause and effect. Karma. With the Justice out here. Yeah. Cause and effect. So, you know, Somebody showed their ass. Somebody showed their ass. But there's somebody definitely has debt, you know, has debt. And they were fake flexing. And now there's causes to that because somebody threw somebody away because of it. You know, you want to fake flex and be fake. There you go. They got thrown out. Okay. They know that they fucked up though. Commitment. Okay, commitment. Marriage, promises, fidelity. This can be somebody who you were married to. They hooked you being on false premises. All right, but they know they fucked up. All right, then we got one day here. Same day, somewhere, another time. One day, not now though. Whoever is with you, like whoever you left behind, they're saying, you know, you're saying one day, but not now. All right, maybe the next lifetime. All right, another time. This can be also too with this job. Something with your creativity though. Something with your creativity. Something to do, if you guys are creative and you paint or something, you might want to start that, okay? And if this is what you're thinking, something that you're creative about, and you know that's going to bring you money, do it. Do it, okay? That's going to bring you in what you want, and you know this. Something is telling you something about your creativity, and you wanting to start something new. All right, expressing yourself a different way, something that you do that you want to express yourself in, that's going to make you money. I suggest that you do it, okay? Realizations, epiphanies, yeah, look, understandings, awakenings. Look at that. I just said that. I feel like, yeah, some of you, if you're fantasizing about doing something, yeah, you have to do it. For some of you, you know, you found out about this toxicity and you walked away. Again, you had, you know, had some kind of awakenings. For some of you, you had spiritual awakenings, or you had some kind of realizations about somebody or something that you're defending yourself against here. Wow. Chemistry, right. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. You know, maybe the passion is expired. Right above that, it's old news. You know, this can be you, you know, this expired a relationship and that's why you're moving on. All right. Or for some of you, there's a spark here with somebody. Okay. There's a spark here with someone. And, you know, you're trying to move on from somebody who you've been with forever. All right. Apology is right next to that. You know, forgiveness, return, sorry. Somebody's, you know. Somebody who left you out in the cold and now is coming back. This can be you or them. Let's see. What else? What's the juju for my cancers? What's the juju for my cancers? If any, what they're trying to do here. What is this? What is all this here? What's this marrying for money and chariot and paranoia with this masculine energy here? Yeah, hair falling out, hair juju, nappy headed, bad hair days, an accident at hair salon. Yeah, these people probably who you're moving on from. People with, you know, trying to, you know, be somebody's probably jealous of your hair. Something to do with your hair here. Somebody's definitely jealous of your hair. Eviction spells. We have co-worker hater. Yeah. People at work. That's why you probably want to move on. Here we go. Your boss can be domineering. All right. Somebody at work can be ratting you out, fucking up your work, setting you up to to get fired, causing you to fail at your duties. And somebody, yeah, wants you to be homeless, all right? Some late rents, trying to get you kicked out, neighbors complaining about you, landlord raised rent. All of a sudden, this can be you, your landlord raising rent, but somebody's fake flexing here. Something with that, trying to get you kicked out. Somebody's trying to get somebody kicked out. Here you are, contemplating on what you're going to do. Yeah, I feel like somebody's, trying to, a co-worker hater here. And you know this, though. You know this. I feel like somebody had empty promises to the boss. This is a television juju coming here, programming you, wants you to believe the lies, all right? Somebody wants you to believe in lies, telling you a fake story. Right. Somebody's trying to tell you a fake story. But animal sacrifices is here. Your pet suddenly die. Seeing dead animals everywhere. Birds are significant. But animal sacrificing offers. So, yeah. And right above that is dangerous, toxic, obsessive lover. So be careful with your pets. Be careful with your pets. Maybe somebody doesn't like your pet or somebody that you're with. That's probably, one of the reasons why you were like, I'm out of here. Okay, festive blocks here. Wants you to stay home. Jealous that you go to festivals, triggering you to have, FOMO, fear on missing out. Wants you to miss out on an event. Yeah, this person wants you to definitely miss out on an event. Something with their social media. I don't know. Just heard social media. Jealous that you do festivities. Wants you to stay home. Sleep spells. All right, this is what grounds you. Knocking out. So keeping you lazy and tired all day. So somebody wants to keep you lazy and tired all day. All right. Messing with your energy, unable to get shit done, okay? Unable to get stuff done here. So somebody's messing with your energy, trying to make you feel like, insecure, worried about stuff, isolation. This is under 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, rise up, be the star that you are, Rise up and be the star that you are. Somebody's messing with your energy. All right. Ooh. Okay, let me see what else here with this. Hold on to this. We got this here. Looking at me. Well, the witches thing. Hold on a second. Just give me a few from here, then we're gonna. Yeah, somebody put a bait and switch. 1944 is significant. 44, that number 44, you might be seeing 4/4. 4th of July is here. June 24th is here. July 14th is here. July 3rd, the 7th. Yeah, see, deep-seated discrimination. Maybe somebody's trying to discriminate against you. You can be 46 years old. You can have a 10-year-old child, but the number 10 is significant. All right, July 10th. So sidetracked. July 8th is here. Somebody sidetracked you. Somebody try to sidetrack you. All right, opportunity awaits, though. That's what, you're defending yourself against, People trying to block you out, opportunities here. That's why you're walking away. Walked away from something or someone or something. I feel here there's a trail of people walking away here. Public attention. Yeah, you can be getting public attention or looking to get public attention with the star that grounds you. 1987 is significant. 1978 is significant. The 15th is here, July 15th. June 22nd is also here. Encrypted. Encrypted. All right, something here is encrypted that you're trying to figure out. All right, doormat energy. All right, somebody, you can be 51 years old. July 15th is here. But somebody's trying to, you know, yeah, doormat energy. Trying to treat you like a doormat. You can be, this can be you or them. But, they want me to read this, would they want to pick out, they want to pick out a card from this, okay? They want to pick out a card from this to my beautiful High Priestess. I don't know what they're trying to say here, but they're trying to tell me that they want to pick out a card from this, which is Season of the Witch. So, my beautiful High Priestess, let's try to see what Spirit is trying to tell you. Whoa, this card right here is fast. Reflection. All right, you can be 23 years old or have a 23-year-old, or you can be 32 years old. Okay, but reflection is here. Be wary of the things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. All right. Truth, fear. This is what this means. Truth and fear. All right. Reflection shows you the person you've become, for better or for worse. It shows the parts of yourself you wish you could hide and the parts that are to your liking. Your reflection has no desire to hide your truth. You are being guided to acknowledge who you are at this time. Looking to the future is great, and so is setting goals. But how can you make a plan for where you're going if you haven't come to terms with where you are now? It can be challenging to stand in the truth of who you are today. No one wants to say I'm overweight, or I'm in debt, or I'm sabotaging my goals. However, pretending these circumstances do not exist is like hiding under a sheet of paper in a rainstorm. It will protect you for a few moments, but eventually the water will soak through, and you will be forced to face your reality. Okay, so in this case, your reflection. Reflection has come into your reading to ask you to be honest with yourself. Stop hiding from the situation you're facing. You must use where you are as a starting place for any real change to occur. Okay? So you must use where you are as a starting place for any real change to occur. All right, truth. This is the truth. This is, you facing your truth, facing your fears, Of course, like they say, nobody wants to say I'm overweight. I'm in debt, or I'm sabotaging my own goals. All right, so they're forcing you to look in the mirror right now. Be honest with yourself and stop hiding from the situation you're facing. All right, my beautiful Cancers. This was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my beautiful babies. All right, love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. And please don't be mean, because mean people suck. I love you, Cancer. I'll see you soon. Peace out.